pleasure to be on this program this week. The program is Face to Face. Face to Face with Honorable Babatunde Oladipo, aka Aluta. He's running for Lagos State House of Assembly, Constituency 1, Agege. He has been doing a lot of great things within the constituency, even before now. During our findings, he has done a lot of welfare palliatives for the people of Agege. He has impacted in education, giving a lot of jams to ahead to a lot of people, students within the constituency. Not because he's running for the position of Lagos State House of Assembly or any political position, but this man is a youth, and he has also impacted in the youth of this constituency. Probably that was one of the reasons that the stakeholders within the party or within the community, come together to say that Honorable Babatunde Oladipo should be our representative at the Lagos State House of Assembly. You're welcome to the program, Honorable. A.K. Aluta. Thank you so much for taking your constituency to heart and doing good things within the constituency. How do you feel when people are saying that they have the trust in you? Nowadays, a lot of politicians have betrayed the trust within the masses. You understand that? I mean, within this constituency, from Okekoto, Mulero, and some others areas in Agege that are prominent, Moikas, everybody is saying that Aluta. What can you say about the trust?
Thank you so much, Mr. Victor. I still remember myself, Honorable Babatunde Oladipo from Agege constituency. The reason why I'm being chosen by the people is because of the good thing I've been doing right from young age. I'm a kind of person, I grew up in the street. I was raised in the street, and I belong to the streets. That is why the people of Agege decided in their mind to single-handedly figure me out among the people.
You have accepted that you're going to represent the people of Agege Constituency 1 and the Lagos State House of Assembly. The general election that is coming up 2027. What are your mandates? What are your plans for the people?
Well, actually, a lot of things have been going on in Agege. Security issue, which I believe should be my priority.
Yeah.
Because if you look at what is going on in Agege now, courtesan and this talk issue, fighting each other, this have never happened before. But recently, a lot of things has been happening, like courtesan and talk issue, drugs and unemployment, which I believe should be my first priority. There are a lot of things that we can do to bring out the best out of the youth. Like, okay, the world is a world of digitalization now. I can rehabilitate people by changing their mind, building an IT building, employ teacher to give them a better knowledge about the AI things going on, cyber security, data analysis. A lot of things are going on, which I believe Agege are still behind, which I believe I can bring out to the people and let them know what is happening, because I've traveled to many countries and I've seen so many things, and I know what it takes to be in an IT generation. Like somebody like I used to work for Oracle Cloud Security before I stopped. So to me, I believe with this, I can change so many things in people, because people still believe there are so many young guys that are very vibrant, they are very, talented and gifted, but due to lack of education, due to lack of mentorship, they are still behind. That is why you see them joining the talks, joining courses. So if I can, come out with the idea of working with local security, police, and I believe with that, if I can work with them, then we can change the whole society.
But that's very interesting. Sir, the economic situation in Agege has been so deteriorating, whereby, like you said, a lot of youth, they still want to be engaged within the economic, talking about Agege welfare, Agege fair trade, whereby a lot of people will come and engage themselves in economic development. What are your plans to make sure that the face and the situation, meet up with the standard of other communities like Agege?
Well, Agege is well established already, but what we need is just enlightenment. We need to create awareness for people to understand how things is being done outside Agege. If you go to Lagos Island, if you go to Agege, Ikeja, you see how things is being organized. But the issue of Agege is being depend on the our elderly people, which they still have this kind of old mindset. But if we can bring our own ideology, we can change Agege economy. We can create a mall and create our own trade fair. We can create a place for people to come around and showcase their talent. A lot of schools are there. We can go to the schools and organize competition and see what they have and bring out the best out of the best. Go to schools, we can use sports to engage people. If you go to US, go to China, see what is happening there. They started from the young age. If this family belongs to a tailor society, they put in their child from young age and train them and become that particular family job. So we can do that as well by creating jobs, engage the youth.
That's very interesting. Some politicians, while they're seeking for votes within the masses for election, they will celebrate the youth. After they get that ticket, they will neglect the constitution. A lot of them, you don't have access to them anymore. They will tell you, come and meet me in Lekki. In which, while they were seeking for the youth and the populist votes, they were within the community. Now your office is at Agotikuyo. Your office is once you get that power, the ticket, you will not change your attitude and your office towards the masses who vote you into power.
Thank you for that. This has been the heredity of the politicians. But to me, all fingers are not equal. I don't believe in what community what to offer. I believe in what I'm bringing to the community. I've been doing this for a very long time. In my previous statement, I said I grew up from the street. The street raised me, and I belong to the street. I am being selected to come and do this thing because they saw the charisma in me, and they want me to come and champion the cause and fight for the revolution. I am a youth. I am a young guy who is very smart and intelligent. So I do travel to so many countries. Even though I go to Abuja, even though I go to US, I go to China, I still come back to my root. They can check my profile and ask from the youth, ask from the elders who Aluta is. I'm not somebody who neglects my people. I come there every day. That is why my office is here. This is what I've been doing right from my young age until I get to where I am. I have so many people who are Agege indigenous that I employed. I can take my business to Ikeja. Then why do I remain in this business? Just to help.
You still have that belief that come 2027, APC will still retain the governorship ticket of the.
Well, by the grace of God, if you look at the blueprint of His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if you look at his blueprint, if you look at his legacy, I believe in continuity, and which I believe, if you look at the global economy in the world, Lagos is one of the best in the global world as of now. Look at the development of coastal roads. Look at the blue rail. Look at what our comrade Cardo Opefa is doing as an MD of railway station. Look at the structure. And tell me, how are we not going to take and remain that APC? Because the continuity is still continuing.
So definitely you are very optimistic that come 2027, Lagos State House of Assembly Constituency 1 Agege belongs to AK Aluta.
Well, to God be the glory. If I'm being chosen by the party, to God be the glory. It is not a do or die thing. If it is another candidate that I'm not chosen, I'm ready to support the person 100% because it is not my family's crown. So whatever that comes in 2027, to God be the glory.
A lot of people out there who don't really know much about you. Can you tell us?
So my name is Babatunde Oladipo. I'm the CEO of Black Peace Global Investment Limited, also the CEO of H7 Energy Limited. I'm into oil and gas, building and selling of properties, and microfinance.
It's a pleasure speaking with you, Honorable Babatunde Oladipo, aka Aluta, the running for Lagos State House of Assembly Constituency 1 Agege as an aspirant. We wish you best of luck. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.